Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Carolina, and today we're going to start with Into Math. Yesterday we did addition problems, so today we're going to be doing the same thing, but instead of addition, we're going to be doing subtraction. So like I said before, we know how to subtract and add, but they want us to break it down. So we need to explain how we get the answer at the end. So on page 307, we are going to start doing it step by step together. I'm going to read the story and then we're going to start doing step by step what they're asking us. Over here, I have some examples of the same thing that you have in your book. And you are going to be following my directions. We're going to do it together. So Janet has 54 rocks in her rock garden. She removed 17 rocks. How many rocks does Janet have now? So the first thing that we need to do is place our numbers into the tens and ones chart. So we are going to be doing that. So 54, we're going to do 54. Our 50 goes into our tens and our 4 goes into our 1. And then 17, we're going to be doing the same thing. 10 is in the tens and 7 into your 1. That's the first thing that they want you to do. Okay? So that's what A is telling you, to rewrite the subtraction in the chart. This is your chart. Now on B, they say subtract the ones, regroup if you need to. So that's what we're going to do. The same thing, we're going to be looking into your ones. And let's see if we have to regroup. Of course, we cannot have 4 and take away 7. So at this point, we have to regroup. And we are going to go to the number 5. And we're going to take 10. And then now it's going to be, instead of 50, it's going to be 40. And then we're going to add it up to your 4. Now it's going to be 10 plus 4, which is equals to 14. And that's how we regroup. Now you have enough number in order for you to subtract. So you have 14, take away 7 equals 7. And then you have 4, take away 1 equals 3. Okay, now they want you to do that and say, okay, now I have my tens and I have my ones. So on you have 4 tens and then you have 14 ones. 14 ones, then you're gonna, the same thing that we did on the ones, we're gonna subtract the ones first. Always subtract your ones first. Then you have the 14 ones, you take away 7 and you have 7 ones. And then you go to your tens. 4 tens minus 1 equals 3. And then you give your answers. The same thing at the bottom, you have 3 tens, that's your answer, and 7 ones, which is equals to 37. Now, let's go on page and let's do another example on the next page, which is page 308. And I'm going to read the story again and we're going to do it together. And then I'm going to give you time for you to do it yourself. There are 57 children in Mr. Gabe's choir. 28 of the kids are in 2nd grade and the rest are in 3rd grade. How many children are in 3rd grade? So we have altogether there's 57 children. They want to know how many are in 3rd grade. They already told us how many are in 2nd grade. So we're going to put those numbers in the chart again here. So we're going to, again, your tens and your ones, remember where they go. Your tens goes on your left, your ones goes on your right. So we are going to write 57 and 28. Always remember to do it. If you don't need to do the line, then it's okay. But it helps you divide which one is your 10 and which one is your ones. So now we're going to subtract. And again, if you follow what they're asking you, remember, you might know how to do this, but they want you to know how to do it as a result of step by step, how you get to the answer. That's the purpose of it. So we're going to rewrite it, and now we are going to start solving it. So we need to regroup. 7 cannot take away 8. So we are going to regroup here again, as we did previously. And then we're going to add those 10 to the ones, which is now 17. And then we have 4 10s and 17 ones. 17 take away 8 equals 9. And then we have 4 take away 2 equals 2, which is, again, your 17 ones. It turns into 9, and you come to your 10s, which is 4. You take away 2 equals 2. Now the result is 2 10s and 9 ones, which is 29. Now, if you have any questions at this time, just write them out, and then I will be able to help you. For the next 2 pages, you are going to be doing it by yourself. So you're going to do page 309, and make sure that you have show your work, and 310 by yourself.